If only someone could have put a video camera in Ezekiel's hands before Ezekiel 37. The Valley of Dry Bones was no Hollywood production. The location manager, set builder, special effects director, producer, actor, sound man, and scriptwriter all were God himself. Ezekiel tried to use words to describe the nature of what he saw, heard, and experienced. To say the least, he found it difficult to portray the all-consuming experience. 4 insights into the significance and meaning of the Valley of Dry Bones. 1. The phrase, very dry bones, is unique within the Hebrew Scriptures. These aren't newly or recently dead. These are long, long dead. Think years or decades. What's more, the word bones occurs more often in Ezekiel 37. 1. 11 than any Old Testament book except Job and Psalms. That's a lot of dem bones. 2. The vision describes the restoration of God's people. Both by the broader and immediate context. Ezekiel 36, 24, 38. To say the least, God's amazing almighty power is clearly on display. The Lord's power to restore Israel to its land is an encouraging reminder that He always keeps His unconditional promises. If He promises to raise us from the dead someday, He will. 3. The 2-part resurrection mirrors Genesis 2:7, describing the creation of Adam. First, God creates the phenomenally complex human body, everything intact and ready to work. Second, God breathes in a small part of His life into each of us. This reminds us that we humans are made in His image and likeness. God wants to breathe His Spirit not only into us, of course, but also in all not yet Christians that we know and love. Keep praying toward that end. 4. In verse 12, the scene appears to move to a cemetery. The phrase, "open your graves," is unique within the Old Testament. Again, the Valley of Dry Bones describes the restoration of God's people, but it reminds us of His promise to raise all who die in Jesus Christ.